Um, I could start up. You can have guys. Let me set up the frequency here. Hold up. 39.5, 39.5. So real quick, not much of a brainer. Phase one, we got a little confused. Night vision, really dark. Pretty much same uniform. Not same, but me myself, you might see on the video, guys. I was aiming one of them pretty much like for 5 seconds because I was not clear it was friendly or not because of the uniform. But no excuse. I saw his gun. They were able to take us down. ODA 125 were to support, provide support. They had a couple of issues themselves. Well done, regardless. Second phase, I think we did well. I based our actions on AI behavior. We were unable to see or find any intel inside the compounds, but we got a civilian with strange behavior. Um, took him RTB back to base, and that was it. For phase three, Templars doing their thing, RPG on us. They were able to hold us down. Um, good interaction, good firefight, no doubt. We were unable to get to them, and for now, that's pretty much what I have. I would like to add some more as the AAR develops, but well done on both sides. For ODA 125, really, really great to operate with you guys. So thank you very much, and that's what I have for now.
You said that Cam's gonna bring a 3.5.
All right, one of you guys want to go ahead? Victor?
Damn, I just asked that nigga, can he throw me some bud too?
For me, that was shit, honestly, to be real. That shit was shit. Phase one, couldn't even identify fucking friendly from foe, because they're basically wearing shit I'm wearing. Which, you know, what you said, they're with Taliban's, but with military equipment. Okay, so I'm thinking, you know, basically what he looks like now. You know, with the fucking flag head and everything. But no, he had suited up. Look, that's what I saw it do with the American flag. What the hell? Alright, so I had a guy in my scope, a guy coming from behind us, and I thought it was actually one of ODA 2.1. And the only reason why I knew it wasn't because none of them guys were wearing black, and this dude was wearing a helmet. I think that was black, I think. So I just shot him. And then I couldn't tell apart from my family from there whenever I was shooting as support.
Yeah.
And it was kind of hard to, I mean, okay, they got guns, which I understood that. I didn't expect them to look like us either. So the nighttime is cool. I can operate at night, but once you try to identify friends from foe, whenever they're wearing the same thing as us, yeah, that's stupid as hell. Then when I PC'd and I came back, I spawned literally right there in front of two of them. Our spawn point was really right there and where they were held up at.
Yeah, but that was on purpose.
So, I mean, I was like,
Which spawn point are you talking about? Because I put
The
your
one in
RP on the eastern side. Of
the one over in Upper Kunar. I mean, Andrew. I spawned literally right there by the two triple doors, the two entrance doors to get in the compound. I spawned literally
I don't know
right
what
there.
that spawn point was. I didn't have that up. You guys are Oscar. Where were you guys spawning in at? Because I remember having the spawn put over there on the eastern part of Upper Kangaroo. Oscar, you there? Any of you guys remember me setting up the ORP over there on the eastern part?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Jim?
But there was also a spawn point.
Eastern side of Upper Kangaroo.
Yeah. It was right there on the pretty much on the hill.
No, I didn't never set one up for you guys.
When my game crashed in the heli on
Yeah,
our way
that's
there,
when I set it up.
yeah, we spawned there when our heli crashed. the game crashed.
Well, there was 3 spawns. There was,
So we spawned pretty much next to the AO.
Well, there was that hill on the side of the hill, and then there was the one literally in front of the compound. And I spawned on the one in front of the compound, and I was facing me
That
versus 3 guys.
that probably was the one from when dude set up as the HVT. But that's probably the one you're talking about. I probably forgot to move that. But that was probably because that game crashed.
Yeah, I agree.
Until that game crashed.
Yeah.
Then I think that then phase 2. I mean, it's all right. There really wasn't anything going on. Just gonna go and grab the informant and see what's up. Phase 3 kind of felt like that they knew where we were coming from. So then we got wiped. Came up with another battle plan. To take my team around to the south side. Our whole team ended up getting wiped besides me. Then out of nowhere, like 5 RPG rounds started coming our way. I mean, he said nothing like Call of Duty, but I spam rocket on Call of Duty. I felt like that. Then shit, it was just me. That out of nowhere, I'm moving far right to what is that? That fire base right there. That was next to the phase 3, and I know where I get hit with the rocket. Like, yo, like that's crazy.
Hey, just know that Templars only had 3 rockets per person.
3 per person, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12.
3 max. I only took 1, and I only looked 1.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Goddamn. It was time to blow up the man,
bro.
It was time to blow up the damn man. Put a nuke in that motherfucker.
And hey, at the beginning on the first phase for you guys, we got briefs that we were Taliban special forces, so that's why we were looking like that. And our outfits on the top were Taliban from the FIA box, so I don't know how you guys didn't see that from, you know what I mean, so that's on you guys.
We were briefed on. What we briefed on was that y'all are Taliban, but yeah, that was it. But y'all have
technically they're not Taliban. They're NRF. I told you guys this.
Yep.
That's the Taliban special forces. So which one the fuck is it?
It's NRF. What's in the operation order? We're looking at the operation orders. Everything is in there.
He's saying one thing, and we're actually performing it. He's saying another thing. So that's
it's in there. It's in their orders too. It's in their orders too. Look at the orders. Let me show the orders after this. It's NRF. All right.
We were supposed to roleplay for your guys' OBJ2, so that's why we went in Taliban, and then we were supposed to stay in our other forms on the 3rd one, but we had to switch outfits. Because you guys couldn't tell differently or some shit, so...
Yeah, we're in quad nights and shit.
I don't think they go up against the Taliban like that a lot, where they have the fucking militarized uniforms.
No, because the Taliban we saw it was fucking ragheads. The fucking dudes and shit.
Yeah, no, the Taliban does have militarized uniforms with vests that have C4 packs on them.
Yeah, suicide bomber ones.
It's all like fucking multicam and shit. Or I don't think it's multicam, I think it's OCP.
OBJ3. I hit like 2 people on a cliffside that was like pushing up legs. And then I hit someone that was pushing that south side on that fence line. Who's 2 people right there on that fence line? Yeah, you don't want to say? Shit, it's cool, I clipped it. You know, I clipped it.
I don't know what fence line.
The south side fence line on the river?
It wouldn't be south side for them.
Oh yeah, that would be New Tech and 21. Those are the ones you offed.
Yeah, after I shot someone with the RPG, New Tech was like, "Fuck you, Templars."
Jeez, I saw him. I saw the rocket coming to my face.
I was like, dude, is he gonna shoot at me or nah, bro?
Yeah, I was trying to aim. It took me a second.
Yo, who was sniping down on us on second phase?
Bro.
On second, no one was sniping. That was no one.
Yeah, Oscar got 1 down.
Nah. When we were at that like little, that was an AI.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
I watched them, dude.
Very good.
I thought that was one of y'all. I fucking sniped that thing in the face.
Nah, just because we didn't have enough people, because we were supposed to have 3 people on OBJ2. And
Yeah, half our fucking people didn't show up. That was kind of annoying.
Yeah, well, dude, Gads joined the party after like an hour and a half. The fucking op started, and I was like, bruh, like, come on now, like, you know what I mean?
Seriously.
Yeah.
So like, we could have had another person, and then I had another person, but he couldn't fucking get the mods downloaded, so it was just like, fuck.
Did he delete his mods? Because sometimes you gotta do, then sometimes you gotta delete your game too. Files get all fucked up.
Let's stop with all the negativity with the op. You guys aren't that bad. I will give it to Top 4 that like they were dug in. Like they were dug in pretty deep. And like not only in buildings, but on the mountainside too. Like so you guys aren't wrong. Like for that objective it would take probably a company-sized element just to get it going. So you guys aren't wrong that you didn't have any people.
Copy.
You guys don't have like Humvees or anything like that?
Another thing we kind of felt, was that shit. It felt like basic infantry could did everything we just did.
Bro, these guys had a machine gun aiming the mountain.
But we had 2 machine guns aiming that bitch, bro.
Well, they did give 4th Marine a run for their money too, just 4 of them.
Yeah.
When you got real people on the other side, bro, it's a different feel of the game. A lot of people.
Yeah, this ain't 3rd Ranger where they just use AI.
They're gonna feel some type of way, but that's just the beginning of it. You got to get used to it, That's what OP4 is here for anyway. If you guys are doing your training, if you want to add or include OP4, you can to make it a little bit, more realistic. But I get it. I get the sentiments. I've had people, say what they said before. I've heard it all. But like I said, it's just about getting better. You're just not going against NPCs. You're going against other people who think like you. They're thinking what you're thinking. So you got to make a difference in that.
Just know that most of the people on Templars were in ODA at one point, so...
Basically go down the Dark Souls route and get good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they got all the same training that we got.
It's all calm down. It's all calm down.
Don't use any of the training.
I'll teach you moving right here.
And Dark Souls.
Okay, he died.
Any of the training I got in the op tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, you do no training in the op. There's nothing else to prep for. You can do everything I do with that.
Nobody was doing no call-outs. Nobody was saying breach. Nobody was saying set. None of that. It was just we was all running around.
Okay, so
that's usually part of the problem too. When you kind of don't have that communication base, and you kind of don't have that, just being that togetherness. That's stuff that you probably want to work on because definitely in those situations you don't know what's going to happen. So guys need to work on that, But come on, guys, let's get some more info out there, man. Like, how do you guys feel? What do you guys think you should get better on?
I mean, at the end of the day, all the training in the world, it's still PvP. Still player versus player. So whenever I'm playing versus player and versus AI, but you can put all that training to use once you're doing PvP. Like you said, you gotta think alike. Right? So, PvP. Now, it doesn't turn to Call of Duty, but it's you versus him. Now, you gotta turn your shit on full auto. You gotta, just, do some fucking Spider-Man shit. You gotta throw a grenade in every fucking room or something like that. So that's what I do on PvP.
Alright, alright, so I'm gonna go into a small little tangent explanation. So, does anybody know who I am? Because there was like, who the fuck is this dude?
Who the fuck are you?
Alright, so...
He's HQ,
Okay, so I am Sakari's XO.
Shot you like twice, I think.
Yeah, so I'm Sakari's XO. I'm also one of the active duty dudes, so anything I tell you is coming from experience I have from being in the military itself. So the first thing you need for any assault element, you need to shoot, move, and communicate. You always need to shoot first, and which I can tie back to victory. He was talking about support by fire. Great idea right there, perfect idea. But obviously freaking Templars had a head start and they saw him. So it kind of just went AWOL, but support by fire. That's what you need to conduct any sort of raid, any sort of platoon attack, or a squad attack, just so you can get rounds down range. And this works when it comes to PvP, because obviously the Templars didn't want to die, and if you just have a ton of rounds going down at them, they're not going to stick their fucking heads up, because I wouldn't. Next thing you have is a maneuver element. Basically, an element that's flanking left, flanking right, or going straight through the middle. For this instance, a lot of dudes ran in an open field, that's why you guys got compromised. And this goes into Victory's team again. He took a long flanking maneuver. He took all the way up to the mountainside, which is really good. And I can see the process where he started to like initially think about building that support by fire, building that groundwork, but then go just start running around and making them shoot him.
So what that was because I knew that they didn't know where, because the fucking mountain was covering their viewpoint of us crossing the river and stuff like that. We had, you know, that as a advantage. So whenever we got in the trees, they didn't know that we were there until we started shooting.
Right.
That's when they found out that we were there.
Right. And that's where you gave me element surprise.
Yeah.
So Templars had no fucking idea what was going on, because as soon as you guys start popping off and start killing dudes, they're like, what the fuck? And then they start getting all pissed off. So the three basic needs for any mission is shoot, move, and communicate. Next, don't run through an open field, because it's dangerous. And the third thing is, since this is a special operations mission, you guys get our support. And I know there was some conflict between, I forgot who was telling me that, like, we don't have CAS, that's helicopters, we don't have A-10s, well, we don't have airplanes, but we have artillery rounds for Game Master. That's what calling for fire is.
No, I thought they said before we started everything that we don't have...
No. Wait, whoa. Hold on.
That was the case.
I'm getting to that. This is where GOAT comes in, so that's why I brought it up. But GOAT just wanted to see how it would run. But now that he sees that we're such a small element, support by fire is probably gonna come back in, which is so. Anytime you do an operation, it's so simple. Like it falls back into those basic steps. Shoot, move, and communicate. Everybody likes to be all high speed, but it falls back on that. There's a reason why SF and Ranger are so good at it, is because they mastered the basics.
Say open.
My piece of shit.
Everybody got anything else?
I think you said my piece.
Open.
Kill me this one.
Another thing, you guys had vehicles.
That wouldn't matter. You know how many RPG they shot at us?
Right, but remember this. Hold up. But remember what I said about remember what I said about the support by fire element. Do you think he's gonna want to shoot an RPG when he has a 50 cal rounds going right by his head?
If we don't see him.
So the thing with support by fire and initiating.
I saw like 3 or 4 of them, I think.
Okay. Well, here's another step. The thing with initiating a support by fire and engaging an enemy element, you can either know that he's right there, you suspect that he's right there, or you think he's there. Known, likely, and suspected. If you think he's in that fucking general area, you start laying hate.
Hold on, was you saying something? Was that to me or?
No, that was the beast.
Okay, my bad, dude. I was fucking my dad.
And before you guys fucking ask, no, I'm not a fucking private. So,
yeah, you are, shut up.
Fuck no, I'm not.
If I do say one thing for you guys ODA people, if you're popping smokes, you guys should definitely use those smokes a little bit better, because you saw you guys pretty easy. Bro, like, you know what I mean? Like you guys stayed way too close to the smokes, like you guys didn't retreat, you know what I mean, or anything like that. Don't bring you guys to training, you know what I'm saying?
Very good, very good. So if I could add just to and on my side, once again, really liking the way the flow, the mechanic with the ODA 1 to 5. You guys feel free to visit us during the week anytime. 𝐶𝚘𝚘𝚝 𝐶𝚘𝚘 main server or 𝐶𝚘𝚘 training server, so we can polish any rough corners the way we operate, so we can learn from you. Maybe you can learn something from us, and once again, so we can tie it up as a unit. At the end of the day, we all 10th Special Forces, we all 𝐶𝚘𝚘, so that's the important part of it. Once again, I really like the flow of my team as well. I want to give a shout out to Oscar himself, 21, Bravo, and Ego. I think we did well. We need to keep learning and improving, but here we are. So once again, and thank you, GOAT. I really like the mission. I really like the briefing, the uprod, the execution, and Dude as well. I think the scenarios, the way it was conducted as an HQ, really good flow. I really liked it, and that's all I have. Thank you, guys.
Good job, everyone. Good job, Template Guy.
We have our own server. I mean, I have my son. We have our own servers. SMG go, we're gonna come in, you know, and do some trainings, whatever.
Nice. Thank you.
One last thing I have to put out. So, Goat finally approved it, but whoever wants to learn reconnaissance can come to me, because that's my fucking bread and butter in real life.
Alright, and then I want to be in the recon team.
Oh, we're killing trash then. We're going for you strictly then. No,
Nice.
Little do they know I have a sniper.
I got your sniper.
Eric, you're like 2 hours late, bro. Yeah, bro, where the fuck you been? HQ? Where's
Yo, who's the cupcake?
Where the fuck you
I'm gonna cut it off here now. Guys, thank you very much.
Major cupcake.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye, new tick.